I find myself in this predicament every year. Hi, we're doing another declutter video. I have way too many clothes in my life, just generally speaking. For reference, I do live in a city and I live in a 550 square foot apartment. So it is rinky-dink small, teeny tiny, eensy weensy. So this is gonna be a very realistic closet declutter. A closet declutter in the past, honestly, I look at that closet that I had and I could only dream of having a closet that size. The size of my closet now is laughable. I never thought in a million years I would ever be able to fit my wardrobe into a closet this size, especially considering I only get half of the closet because my partner has the other half. I do have a 6-drawer dresser, but that's all we're working with. With that being said, I just got all my winter clothes out of storage. It is taller than me, this stack of clothes. I store my clothes seasonally and then I buy things thinking I don't have clothes in storage, which I do. I already pulled and stored all my summer clothes because I was running out of room because I was thrifting for the new season. So if that colors in the situation at all, we are doing a massive purge. I am taking a Ruthless pill. Like, I am getting rid of a lot. When you have too many clothes, you end up wearing a sweat set every day. Maybe that's just me, and I do love my Quince heavyweight boyfriend hoodie. Seriously, it'll be linked down below. But I would love to be able to actually access my clothes and wear cute things and not just be overwhelmed by the state of my wardrobe. Because I also want room to thrift, at least a little bit of space to grow. With doing social media and running a vintage shop, a lot of what I have are kind of like styling pieces, kind of like extravagant outfits that I wouldn't necessarily wear on a daily basis, but I find fun to throw together. I'm contemplating maybe just adding a section of my vintage storage and making that kind of like my, almost like my dress up clothes, because I just quite honestly do not have space in this apartment. And it actually just dawned on me, I think a lot of our winter clothes are under our bed. Tam.
Yes, Mom.
I think a lot of our winter clothes are under our bed.
Oh, I forgot under the bed.
Oh no. Okay, I have like 6 more totes under the bed. This is insane. That, and then I have this many more totes under the bed. Okay, this is gonna be, like, I'm seriously like bottoms up, Ruthless pill. I am going to be purging so much. You can quote me. I really want to highlight how small our closet is. Like, quite literally, Chandler gets that space and I get an equal. Like, that's it. That's all we have. It's about to get real dusty. I just pulled everything from under the bed. It's as bad as I thought. See, to be quite honest, we thought we were going to be moving this year. When I was packing all of this away, I was thinking, when I unpack this, I'm going to be unpacking it into a reasonably sized closet. That just didn't end up happening. Honestly, it's keeping me honest. It's keeping the sidetrack inventory full because I truly can't store that much. I don't know where all this is going to go. All of my winter stuff has been being stored for a full year. I have no memory of what is in these totes. I'm already seeing stuff and I'm like, oh yeah. I'm just gonna do a donate, sell, keep situation. We're not even doing the maybe pile because if something's going in the maybe pile, it's going in the donate or sell pile. Stuff like this is so hard because, like, I'm not gonna wear this, but I love Slaughter Beach Dog and I got this at their show. Feels so bad to get rid of. So far so good as far as ratios go. Oh my gosh. Early 2000s. How sick are these? I was wondering. I thought I got rid of this. So glad I didn't. This is cool. I think this was from my grandma if I'm remembering correctly. I love this blazer. I think it's so cool. It's so cute. This is my all-time favorite sweater. I love it. These are just hats and gloves and things. I made this a couple winters ago. I love the yarn that I used. Already I'm seeing things I've had. I've had these with me for 10 years. These, I think, are, yeah, my coats. This is such just like a nice coat. All my coats are very casual. I'm definitely keeping this. This was from my Grammy, so I will be keeping it. This coat I love so much. It's cool. I like how it looks, but I feel like a bull in a china shop when I wear this. I just feel like I knock everything over. It catches on everything, it pulls everything. I almost got rid of it last year because of that. I'm already clumsy enough, and then you put me in a situation like this and I'm just gonna be like knocking everything down. All right, so far I'm only keeping 2 coats. Pretty good. I don't get how I have that many more coats. Because mind you, our coat closet right now is full. How on earth is there more? What is this? Oh, I thrifted a North Face peak summer and I forgot until just now. Oh wait, I'm so excited. I got this from the bins. It was so cheap and nobody wanted it because it was peak summer. This is gonna be so nice. These probably cost so much money. Oh, look how cute. Lots of little grandma core pieces. I thrifted this for Chandler. It's a vintage Snoopy. I have some vintage tights. I've been really wanting to like play around with styling different tights and stuff. I don't know how I find myself in this predicament every year. The sell pile is a good size. Now I'm gonna make another pile. That's literally all we're doing. Make a pile, go through a pile, make a pile, go through a pile until we're dwindled down. I'm getting flashbacks. This dress is like legitimately my prized possession. It is so gorgeous. It's like, I think genuinely, like not being dramatic at all, it's the most insane dress I've ever seen. It's polka dotted. Underneath is a floral pattern. I can't get over the layering. Wore this one at my sister's wedding. A lot of beading and they're lilies. So for that, I feel like it's really sweet. That's gonna be my sell pile. My donate pile I'll leave on the ground. If you know, you know. This is my favorite top of all time. I have it in 2 different sizes. One for when I wear it under shirts, one for when I wear it as a shirt. Quintessential Lillian wardrobe piece. This is another staple. The big buttons, the crop. I love it. This is like one of 3 prized possessions. This is my one and only 90s mesh. It's like fully sheer, except for this middle patchwork piece that's velvet. An absolute masterpiece. I remember when I found it, made my whole day. See, and this is where you might say, you don't need 2 of the same shirt. And unfortunately, with this shirt, I do. Look how perfect this little knit vest would be to do the button thing where I switch out all these buttons to be like different colors. I feel like this would be the perfect piece to do that too. I got on Depop a little while ago, and by a little while ago I mean like 3 years ago. It turned up a little bit creepier than I thought. Like, it's definitely a cool piece, but it's just not something that I'm super drawn to grabbing. I'm getting nervous because I cannot keep much more. If I were to stop here, it would be in excellent shape. So the fact that I'm not stopping here is making me a little bit nervous. I'm gonna start sorting. I'm gonna make a sidetrack styling box. This would be so cute over some pants. It's so perfect. It's like an adult dress-up box. Coats I'm gonna move out of the room because my coat closet is in the other room. That's a lot of hangers to get rid of. My hopes are high. This pile isn't too intimidating. I think my biggest issue is gonna be the dresser. So I'm gonna make a pile of everything that's going into the dresser. And this is gonna be my to hang pile. Okay, everything fits, technically. There's not as much room in between as I would like. It really feels as minimal as I can personally get, but maybe I'm not challenging myself enough. I have a massive pile to show for what I've purged. Also, a little bit of a disclaimer, I have put no energy, effort, or time into decorating my room at this apartment. We spend so little time in here that it's just not something that has been pressing. But yeah, it's definitely something I want to do. But just excuse the haphazardness of this bedroom, and it's truly just functional. T-shirts, sweatshirts, pajamas and sweatpants, and then skirts. I'm gonna start with the hard stuff. I'm gonna go through all of my t-shirts. I have a couple staple baby tees that I felt really lucky to thrift. This is one of them. It's a 2004 spring break, and I wore it to death because I love it so much. And so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put it in the summer shirts. That way I don't wear it too much. Now I need to be ruthless because I have way too many crew necks. I love my Guess crew neck. This is such a good crew neck. This is pretty pared down. My skirts, I know that I'm not going to be getting rid of that much because I just went through everything. I'm just like, if it's not 100% cotton and it's tight, I'm good. Honestly, it might all fit. Let's see. That is better. I'm feeling very accomplished. I feel like once you get on a roll with getting rid of things, it just like, it's a snowball effect. My bag situation, like as you can tell, it looks disastrous over there. I really think it just needs to be organized better, or I need to have a different space for my bags. Maybe I'll keep my excess bags under my bed in those totes that all my winter clothes were in, and that'll be a way I can like rotate them in and out, because I think I need to keep like 2 bags over here max. I just have to tackle that corner. So let's go through bags and then we'll quickly jump into shoes. This is not even that many bags. At least I don't think it is. It's not so crazy. This is my work bag. I recently got this. I think it's a perfect work bag. This is my black slouchy bag. Can't part ways with her. This bag I love, but I don't really wear this color. I love this bag. I just got this bag though. I obviously don't need both. I think I might keep this one. I like the big hardware on it. Maybe I'll sell this one. One of the 3 that I keep referencing, prized possessions. This is one of them. I recently got this. I paid entirely too much, but it's just so cool looking. I love it. It's like handmade. I just absolutely love this bag. And then I recently got this one, which not the highest quality bag I own, but I think it's a great size. This is my like tried and true bag. I've had this for so long. And another one of my all-time favorites, my fur bag I got on Depop actually. It was such a good purchase. It's a 2000s Bath & Body Works bag actually, weirdly enough. 8 bags total and then 1 work bag. That's pretty good. Go ahead and put all of our hats and pop it under the bed. That solves that problem. This is gonna work perfectly. Swiftly moving on to shoes. Right off the bat, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of these. I love them so much, but they don't fit me. They'll be my Depop. If I can't walk miles in them, likely I will not keep them. That's just the type of person I am. I don't own any heels. I think I own 2 pairs of heels, a white pair and a black pair, and I'm actually gonna get rid of the white pair today. So I'm gonna own 1 pair of heels. These are where all of my shoes mostly reside. I think this is gonna be pretty quick and pretty painless. I kept these because it feels like everybody should own a white pair of sneakers, but I don't think I need a white pair of sneakers. I love these. I just got these. They were in one of my thrift hauls. Getting rid of these, they hurt my toe and they're not my style anymore, but they're really cute. They're really, really cute. I just haven't worn them and I've had them for over a year. I used to be really into checkered Vans. I'm not into checkered Vans anymore. So those are gonna get donated. Part of why I was pressured to do this swapping winter clothes was because I wanted my slippers and I had them all along. This might be my only like sentimental keep. Okay, I try not to have any attachment to material items because it's so stupid. This was from my Grammy, so I will be keeping it, but I have had these since 2014. I'm gonna donate these, I think. These are my 1 pair of uncomfortable shoes that I will grit and bear it for, and I won't go very far in them, but they're so cute. I thought I would wear these to death and I just didn't, so I'm gonna put them on my Depop. I think somebody else would love to have them. I'm gonna throw these away, unfortunately. They are so cute, but look at they are just like dry rotting and they stain all my socks red. My Skechers jammers, I'll never get rid of them. I have freed up so many slots. We really did that. That is an insanely small amount of space to fit a vintage reseller thrifter's wardrobe. I'm so proud of myself. Feel free to validate me in the comments because I'm like, is this a small amount of space? I'm pretty sure this is like, maybe not insanely small, but I'm pretty sure this is like a very small amount of space. Like, I feel like I'm like microdosing New York living. I think overall we've made good use of the space and I feel really good about my massive piles that I got rid of. I'm putting so much on my Depop. I'm donating so much, feeling very good about both of those things, and it just feels so much lighter. So if you've been thinking about decluttering, only took me a couple hours and a little bit of ruthlessness as far as purging goes, a little before and after action of what a few hours can do. Now if I see something at the thrift store, I don't have to spiral in a million directions. Me needing to declutter my closet, swap my winter clothes. I have too many clothes. I can't. I can just find a piece and add it to my collection. I really want to do a thrifting vlog next, but I felt like the only way to justify another thrift trip was to declutter my closet. So now that I've done that, next week I can't wait to go thrifting. I felt like this was a very realistic closet declutter attempt. I hope that it was somewhat motivating to you, or if you were decluttering along with me. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will talk to you all next week. Bye guys.